Okay guys, so I started already here, okay, with the arm bar. Really important every time I have the arm bar, okay? I want to keep the triceps attached to my chest. I want to keep a lot of pressure there, okay? And now, let's work on the setup with my legs, okay? Always legs heavy, guys, okay? Especially the leg towards the head is what keeps my opponent on the ground. So the leg on top of the head is really important, okay? Especially like me, like I fight like really big guys. I do never want to go to arm bar and let these guys come up and smash me, okay? So it's really important how heavy I let this leg here, okay? If the guy has hand to hand, I can even post the outside leg on top of the inside leg on top of the outside leg to put even more pressure down, okay? And always I like to keep both of my knees squeezing his arms in the middle, okay? So I'm here, squeeze in. Now, let's say, three things really important, okay? One, if his arm is just here, he's just holding hand to hand, what I like to do is, my inside leg, okay, I'm gonna post the heel, okay, on top of his wrist, okay? So I put right here in my heel, okay? So look, jiu-jitsu foot, not ballerina foot, okay? Jiu-jitsu foot, right here, okay? Push, now I lock a triangle and I pull to me. So it's really important that I go this and I pull. My top leg pulls the bottom leg. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna force his wrist. It's gonna be kind of a wrist lock, okay? So look, I'm here. Whoa, segura forte, myself. Here, when I pull, it wrist locks him. Second detail, I never just try to land back to the Kimura. Why? Because if the guy is strong, he eventually sometimes can hold in and re-grip. So every time I break a grip, I twist towards the head. So now there's no way he can get it. So look at the detail of my hand. Oh, look how I shift. From here, I shift to the front, and now I extend. Okay? So one more time. If my legs are parallel, grab hand to hand, Marcel. Okay? On the wrist, pull, shift towards the head, switch the hand, bring it up. I always pinch my knees, thumb pointing to the sky, bring it down, finish my position. Okay guys, so every time I have in the middle, submit like that. Position number 2, it happens a lot when this guy is holding like really strong, I can't break, okay? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna induce my foot, I'm gonna put my foot like, okay? Point my foot like this, put right beside his ear. So look what I'm doing. From here, my foot's pretty big, not gonna fit there, so we're gonna point like this, I'm gonna throw in the middle, and look what I do. I put right beside his ear, my heel, attached to his ear, and I cover with the other leg, and I keep that pressure there, okay? I keep that Kimura very tight to my chest. Now, you guys know, every time this leg is here, most of the guys are expecting for the triangle already, so they're never gonna come up in purpose. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna induce him to come inside my triangle. What I do, I lean with this pressure on his biceps towards the hip. So it's natural to him to come up, not because he wants, but because his arm is so attached to my chest that he has to come up. As soon as he comes up, look this. Now I take his leg, swing around, and what I do, I knee him on the head. Then you're gonna say, look, there's no space in between my heel and his head. Exactly. I don't choke him in a regular triangle, I choke him with the tendon of my foot. And it's really important how I hit him on the back of the head, okay, to lock that triangle. As soon as I lock this, go to the opposite arm and squeeze. Okay? I love submission, man. My favorite. Okay? So look. Kimura, hold the hand to hand yourself. Really strong, or arm to arm, the way you want to grab there. Really strong. I'm trying to break, I can't break. Ballerina foot. Throw it inside, put right beside his ear, attach his triceps to your chest, lean towards the head. Swing my leg. See that I never move this foot. I swing this leg around. Now I'm gonna knee him on the head. And once I'm here, I can always use my outside arm to adjust. Most of these guys, they're gonna still hold me hand to hand. So look. I go to the opposite elbow and pull it to me. And there's a lot of pressure on this technique. Okay? Let me go to the third attack. I'm here now, and the leg is towards from outside in, and I get the armbar. Again, same pressure on the chest. I'm here, kind of hard. Really, really hard for me to break this position. So what I'm gonna do is this. Now I'm gonna bait him. Okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lean towards his head with my body. So what I'm here, I'm gonna open. I'm gonna give actually. I'm gonna give actually a little more space for my leg. I'm gonna lean and I give it open. Most of the guys they tend to try to lay on top of my leg to defend themselves from the armbar. But whenever they do this, look, I have a beautiful inverted triangle here. So I lock, put my body, my foot behind his hip, and I just extend my legs, taps out. Okay. So one more time. Here, leg through the middle. My leg was there. I give a little bit more space, lean towards the head. Let him come up. He comes up, lock, and even pull to me if I want to. And my foot goes to the side. See, like that's a kind of a weird angle to have a triangle. My foot that's stuck behind his hip gives me a great leverage to push. So from here, what I do, I just extend both of my legs up, make him tap. Okay? Very strong position, guys. So right there are some details that I do that however you end up with your legs on the armbar from the Kimura, you can have a great finish.